from the Morongo Casino Studios, it's Frosty, Heidi, and Frank on 95.5 KLOS and KLOS HD1.
Los Angeles.
Thank you for joining us. A little bit after 9 o'clock on a Monday. What do we normally do on Mondays at this time? Well, Christian Hand joins us in the studio, and he breaks down the rock songs for us. So what's going on, Christian?
Hi, everybody.
Good to see you. Looks like you're all refreshed from the weekend.
I am. What a great couple of weeks it's been. Banner. Let's tackle this beast, shall we? We're doing this song this morning. I don't know about you, but I was never a Doors fan. It was always one of those bands that I was like, nah, a little too bluesy for me.
Yeah.
But once I got into this track, which is ridiculous, I suddenly had a much greater appreciation for them. It is, of course, The Doors' Touch Me from the 1968 Soft Parade record. It took 9 months to record, which back in the day was like an epic amount of time.
It feels
Usually,
so simple to me, but I'm not in the music biz, so I'm not hearing
prepare
what
my beautiful princess to be educacated about how sick this track is. All right, so John Densmore on drums.
Who are you talking to?
Zinger. Frank. Who wouldn't I be talking to?
Of course, he's a little.
So here's John Densmore smashing the drums away, and I thought that this was like a 1970s recording when I went into the tracks because the drum sound is like this big, huge, beastie, and he's killing it. And one of my favorite things about it is you know exactly where you are on the song from the track. And you're like, oh, this is the you made bit.
Not a conventional beat by any
No.
stretch. By the way, I know sometimes the Beatles only recorded 4 tracks. How many tracks are in this song?
This is more than 4. This is when I think they had 8 tracks at this point, but they did some bussing down, as we call it in the business. But this is a well-mic'd drum set, especially for the 60s.
Not a lot of stereo separation there
No.
with the drums.
It's pretty much right down the middle, as they say in the business.
Back in the day, it's the way they sounded.
So when we come out of the break, he goes into this mania. It's madness. John Densmore killing it. I mean, it's just like it's what Animal would have done if he was on amphetamines. So the bass, they actually have a bass on this. Usually the Doors' conceit was that the bass was played on the lower octaves of a keyboard, like an organ. And on this one, it's actually played by a guy named Harvey Brooks, who went on to play with Dylan, Richie Havens, and Miles Davis. So this guy's no slouch either. And it's a bass line on a Doors song, which is... You can hear the organ in the back because everyone's playing in the same room at this time. Funky.
When you have that much bleed through from the other instruments, that doesn't muddy the track.
No, it's just so crazy because we worry about it so much in this day and age, but when you put it back in the mix, like you do this, you got no clue. I love this bit. Right? More than a passing reference to James Jamerson, of course. Drop down the octave. A lot can be learned from this one. So good old Harvey Brooks. This little counter melody. So pretty. I'll guarantee 50 cover bands throughout the Southland just went, yeah, we've been playing that wrong the whole time. Listen to self. All right, so the clavichord, of course, played by Ray Manzarek, the guy who brings this texture in, which is Drugs are good, obviously.
Is that a wrong note?
Never. This man's Eric. He meant it. That's the point of the bit, man. I've been doing this for like 7 months at this point, and every time.
It's
Shocked.
like it's brand new.
I know.
Yeah.
Sound like the Partridge Family shows up.
I mean, who knew that it was so madrigalish?
Seriously.
I feel like we should be wearing hooped dresses and talking about
Is
going
this
to the palace.
the only band that ever had this instrument?
This
I mean, no one
instrumentation?
ever inspired any other band to go, let's have one of those
Yeah, you
as
know
well.
what? Let's get a Celeste going. We're a rock band. I mean, they may not be. The other people have used this texture, but this was kind of like a foundational texture of the Doors,
Right.
you know. And it's definitely something that Manzarek could definitely say that he brought to the vibe. But this is his organ, as they say in the business, and then. And then anytime you hear it in a song after that, you're like, oh, they're ripping off the Doors, because it's hard to do that, to make an instrument your thing. But when you put the bass and drums, right? Not quite as dangerous sounding as it is.
So that's the reason you either love or hate the Doors, I think, is because of this sound right here. It's
Exactly.
Like, you like it, and it's
You're like,
different
"Oh,
and
dude, I'm
cool.
in." Yeah, and if
but
not, you're like,
you're like, what the hell is that?
So the keyboards.
Grandma's rocking out.
You're
So-
right.
There's
So
no
in the,
piano. There's no piano on the keyboards. We got clavichord and Farfisa organ.
yeah, exactly. And then in the middle break is this ridiculousness.
It's like kids rock.
Yeah. If the kids were on acid. Let's remember. All right, so there's Manzarek on the clavs and the Farfisa organ, and then, of course, Krieger on the guitar, bringing the little jazzy, so Venice Beach. He just bangs away on a couple chords.
That's only in the right ear, isn't
Yep,
it?
because in the left, well-spotted Frostles is this. So the whole entire guitar track is this. It's like a really badly delayed and verb, like crazily off. So you put them with the keys you get.
It's like Mozart in a rock band.
Yeah. No, it's really beautifully put together. It's like one of these constructions where you're like, man, that's way more complicated than I thought. Beautiful open chords. So I don't want to rob Krieger of too much time. Rob Krieger, but we don't have enough time to go into that in the
Where's that
hour-long show.
drum?
Thank you. We did the whole thing. This is the track that kills this song, right? So this is the Curtis Amy plays the sax on this, and the entire orchestration is by this guy named Paul Harris, and this is so good. I know.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it? This is another one where the orchestration guy's like, can we just turn it up a little bit in the mix, maybe? I mean,
Yeah,
could
I mean-
everybody hear that? Because this is like, you had no clue. And then this is happening. Manzarek.
It's like Morse code.
Yep.
When I Dream a Genie comes out.
What the hell is this? Hello, Captain.
We're taking on water, going down by the stern.
And then so good. And then when you put it back in, now you realize that it's been there the whole time, and you're like,
What was that promise that you made?
but you don't
You
hear it.
barely hear it.
No. And then you get this.
Where's the strings? You don't hear it.
Nope. Somebody needs to remix this so that everyone can get Paul
This is
Harris's
so
work.
pretty.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
And it's real strings and real horns,
Oh,
not
yeah.
synthesized.
No, this is 68.
Well, I think the orchestra showed up for nothing because you can't hear them in the mix.
That
They're all,
sucks.
yeah, really.
It's pretty.
LA Philharmonic covers the dog.
But then doesn't have any strings or organ in it, whatever.
You're like,
It's-
wait.
wait, wasn't it supposed to have it? All right, so then, of course, the sax solo, which is this. Curtis Amy.
It was a dark Friday night.
This guy was a monster. Played on Carole King's Tapestry and a bunch of other records.
That's a tenor sax, right?
Probably. Get up there. And then this.
Give me that. Says the orchestra again.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Crazy. This is why it's one of my favorite sessions, because there's so many secrets. So, of course, no Doors song is complete without the man that waved his wang at more audiences than anyone else you could imagine waving their wang at a lot of audiences. This vocal is like this. They should have gone on and played in Vegas, because
Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, baby. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why won't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? Now I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and I,
I love this. Love is so.
I'm gonna love you till
So
the
good.
stars fall from the sky. For you and I. Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why won't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and
I mean, nobody else sounded like
What?
this
It
guy.
sounds like without the music, a lounge act. Like he's
Yeah,
got
that's
a
what I'm
beautiful
saying.
voice, but yeah, it's like
He's the lounge lizard king.
He's a crooner.
I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain.
This could have been a ballad.
Yep.
I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and I.
It's Heroin Connick Jr.
Yeah. You've been waiting all
Very
vocal
good.
for that, haven't
I
you?
have, really. I
And then,
have.
of course, it ends with.
Stronger than dirt.
So the song actually ends with them saying "Stronger Than Dirt," which was the.
Christian!
No, it does. I swear. Look, I'll put it in. She said, smiling, and you'll hear it in the song. Ready? It goes like this, right at the end. It goes.
Stronger than dirt.
And the reason they said Stronger Than Dirt is that was the it was like Ariel soap or something like that. And the guys from the band had sold a Doors song to an ad campaign without Jim Morrison's permission. So he was mad at him. So he put Stronger Than Dirt, which was like running on the TV at the time. So then the soap company sued the Doors, and then the Doors won and got to keep Stronger Than Dirt, but clearly are probably playing some royalties still to this day for a soap commercial.
I remember that tagline with Ajax.
Yeah, Ajax, yeah, Stronger Than Dirt.
Wow.
So this is a really beautiful way to hear this song before we get out of here.
I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain. I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and I'm gonna love you till the heavens stop the rain.
Wow.
I'm gonna love you till the stars fall from the sky. For you and I.
Imagine if they'd done Vegas. Wouldn't it have been awesome? Like a fat Jim Morrison just killing it. Like 16 weeks at Caesar's Palace. Amazing. Anyway, all right, so that's The Doors with Touch Me from 1968 Soft Parade. If you haven't checked that record out, please do. It is epic, and there's so much good stuff going on, and hopefully this has revealed a little more of why we should be respectful of the Venice lads and their thing.
Thank you, Christian,
Thank
for
you.
stopping in. Christian Hand, he's here every single Monday at 9 o'clock to take a rock song and break it apart for us. You'll never listen to rock the same way again. Now it's time for us to apologize. But before we do that, I want to remind you about tomorrow for lunch. Head down to the Habit Burger in Irvine. The FHF Mike Thompson RV is going to be down there between 10:30 and 12:30. First 25 are going to get a $25 gift card to the Habit Burger Grill. The next 95 get a free Charburger with cheese, and that's going to be tomorrow at the Habit Burger in Irvine. And be sure and take a picture of yourself with the RV, hashtag FHF show, to win fun and prizes that way as well. So right now, let's apologize and get the hell out of here.
We're sorry to Ice Cream Men, Ugly Dogs, Salad Frogs, and Liza Minnelli.
Black Babies, Maury Povich, Reba McEntire, and Lesbians with Generators.
Guys with neck tattoos, Olin Mills, the city of Naples, and Don Cornelius.
The band Berlin, agoraphobics, boy bands, and creepy-looking stalking realtors. Guys.
The Cubs, Rob Schneider, The Comedy Store, and Andrew Santino.
Gossipers, Uber drivers, angry dads, and hags of any kind.
Summer drinkers, hot sauce lovers, BJ's Restaurant, and the Doors Orchestra.
Brad Pitt, Jane Pauley, Italians, and Fruit Flies.
Paul George, virgins, three-way babies, and ugly teens. You really have to listen to the whole show. We are Frosty, Heidi, and Frank.